This is NDTV, and you're watching NDTV 24/7.
For any Indian living here in the UK or anybody of Indian origin, the big dream is to buy a home. You've bought one little space, one little flat, then the dream doesn't stop there, it is to buy another property. And that seems to be the best way to save as well, because it seems that land prices just don't crash. I have with me a good mix of people who are all living in the UK, all of you? Yes. Okay, and all of you are looking to buy a property back in India, but you are from a company which is a developer making homes. So I'll talk to a customer first before I come and ask you about the market trends. You seem to be a keen person who wants to buy a property sooner than later. Good luck with that, I would start with. But what are the trends? What are you looking for?
Right. So the one reason I'm here today is, of course, the staying away from Calcutta. The biggest pressure when you think of buying a property is more than money is the time.
Yeah.
So when you go to Calcutta on a holiday, it's like 7 days or 2 weeks or maybe a month. It's not enough to view properties. So I'm looking for kind of a one-stop shop. So events like this gives me the opportunity. So I've spoken to this guy from I forgot his name. No, from Sugam, I forgot your name, sorry. So it gives me a good overview with the brochures and talk through, and since they are more niche, and my focus is to buy property in Calcutta, so I'm looking for a developer, not like a bigger one, like who work throughout the country. I'm looking for a more
So
niche,
you're looking for a
Calcutta only builder or developer.
Okay.
So yeah, I was glad I met their team, and it was useful, the information I got.
Helped you make a decision?
It's a tricky one. Okay, I had a lot of question marks. Now there are a lot less question marks now. So yeah,
Okay, but you're still undecided, but you are very keen. You want to invest in Kolkata. You want to buy a home in Kolkata. Good luck. I hope you do that soon. Very overpriced is what many people tell me. Everybody I speak to say, "Ki, it's not easy buying a home, right? It's sometimes overpriced in India." Is that true? Do you feel that the bubble should be burst at some point?
See, I mean, from a consumer perspective or a buyer perspective, obviously you look at pricing. But I would probably answer your question in a different way. I've been in the UK for 16 years, close to that. And every year people tell me, oh, there's a bubble and it's going to, the prices are going to come down. But it never does, right?
Never happens.
So you sort of always playing a catch-up game. And you always think maybe now is the right time to actually invest, because prices might actually go up even more. And I think prices are dictated by the market, so you just pay what the market demands. So I don't think there's any wrong or right time to enter the market. You just pay what the market
today is better than tomorrow, because it's only going to go up.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
especially in metros, if you want to invest in particularly Kolkata and Mumbai and Bangalore, for example, you price a tiny place for 2 crores and there are people to buy it. So if there are people to buy it, then that does become the price, right? What are you looking for, and do you have enough cash stacked up in your bank ready to do it?
It's never enough, you see. So I would say it all boils down to the affordability, like how much you afford. So you'd ideally look for a property. I mean, looking at how much you want to invest, you might have X amount of cash, but you would see like, okay, I want to property, I want to invest that much. So it all depends upon your necessity and how much you want to spend. But yeah, the property prices might have a fluctuation, but it will never go down. Like I bought a property in Bangalore 2005, and the prices I look at now I cannot even compare.
Yeah.
So
But good investment. You're a rich man then. If you have a house in Bangalore, then you're a rich man.
So yeah,
Okay, let's find out what the market trends are, because we've heard from people who want to invest. Many of them are very keen. Some of them have had their doubts clarified. But your company, which essentially has properties mainly in Kolkata and a little outside Kolkata, what are customers like today? Are they very demanding?
So, Radhika, today when a customer goes and buys a home, it's probably the most, their biggest purchase they've ever make in their lives.
Yeah.
So it is very right. You go to the supermarket and you get 3 choices, and you look at the thing and you look at the product and you take your decision. So just imagine putting your life saving into one big purchase. Of course, the buyer is going to go out there. He's going to look at all the options, and actually it is. I mean, every developer should actually give importance to what the buyer wants. It is important to do that today.
Yeah, sure. And does it also require you to customize the property, because some people don't like the paint, some people don't like the shape of the living room, so they say knock this wall off, we want a bigger. So you do those things, don't you? Unlike before, let's say 5 years ago, that wouldn't happen. Like we would go find a place and they would say this is it, you want to buy it, you buy it or walk away.
Yes, to some extent, we are doing that. We are listening to our customer even more, which is good for the industry, for the buyers. It is a buyer's market. There are a lot more projects than there were 5 years back. Be it any market, be it Bangalore, be it Delhi, be it Bombay, be it Calcutta. So the buyer has so many options these days. So the developer has to go that extra mile to get the customer on board. There are certain clearance issues. You cannot just knock a wall off.
Yeah.
You have to explain to the buyer that that's not possible. But yes, the developer is going out there to make sure that the buyer comes to them and not the other developer.
Okay. So single window system is what he wanted. Is that what you want too? Somebody who can do all the paperwork, handle the loan, and you just go buy, sign and take your keys.
Yeah, so basically I have come here for the same reason basically. So I have my property in Bangalore which I like to sell and move to Kolkata where my heart lies.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have my property here also, but that is a different story. But why I am here is this is a one-stop shop again, what he said, so that I can evaluate all the developers, check their prices.
You do know that comes with a price. You have to pay a little bit more, but you're willing to pay because it's just easier.
Yeah, it is easier to access.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Okay, great. And your interest, what is it that you're looking for? A flat, a villa, an apartment, an independent house? What is it?
There are different types of properties coming up in this, these days, like villas and the other, with different variations of prices and things like that. And I think there is a opportunity for people who like to have a villa kind of things, and they can actually spend quite a less amount to buy this kind of property if they actually search and look for it. So yeah, I mean,
you have an open mind.
I have an open mind. I don't have any particular choice. Okay, I have to buy this, that.
Okay, good luck. I hope all of you do find the keys to your new home, more homes if you already have. It seems that the trend here for people who are living here in the UK or maybe anywhere else would be that they need lesser paperwork, easy access, because not much leave available, so nobody has the time to go view properties. So clear pictures on the internet and less paperwork essentially, even if that means that you pay a little bit more for that process. But very quick word, are you overpricing properties? Is that true at all? I mean, of course you have a cut made out of it, but is it true that the market in India even today is overpriced?
I think the kind of risk that a developer takes while doing a property, so from acquisition to actually getting the last payment for your last apartment, the time frame is definitely more than 5 years, if not 10, for a big project in India. So the kind of risk that goes in, I mean, the developer will want to take a cut. Yeah, of course.
Okay, okay. So each one is charging a price for it, and at the end of it, the burden again translates to the buyer on just that much more that he needs to shell out from his pocket. But then it's a home that he or she is buying, so hopefully it'll all end up well.